Hello, in this video we will discuss how to deal with lazy loading modules in Angular project. We need to understand first how this lazy loading works for the specific modules. To make it brief and clear, what I would like to say that whenever we are loading or we are serving or we have built and have made a particular website live and we are running or it's initiating a particular web page in a browser. As we know, Angular is a single page application. It loads the full web page. I mean, so all the things like we know there are runtime.js, there are polyfill.js, there are main.js, and there are styles.js and other few files with index.html which loads instantly. So what we can do if like we have hundred of components in a particular project, so it's not a good idea to wait until the all JavaScript loads, because then the main JS file will be bigger as their number of components are higher. So what should we do? We can break our whole project into modules. So whenever the project initiates, the minimal components we need for the initiation of the particular website should be there in the routing, and all other stuff should be in different modules. If we do that, then the loading time of the web page, of the first instance of a page, will be much better. So this is briefly it's what about lazy loading, and I would like to demonstrate that how to do this. Like this is my network tab in the console, and I have just chosen the JavaScript files to be shown over here. You can see the main.js file is 102 KB over here, and other files also there: runtime.js, polyfill.js, styles.js, and fader.js. As this is working with ng-serve, so it's literally not in prod mode, so we are saying the vendor.js. Generally when we build it in prod, we don't see the vendor.js. So if we just click through new pages, we will see, you can see we are clicking through different pages, and in the network tab of the console we don't see anything new. So hope that makes sense. So there is nothing new, that no new script has been loaded, because all these things has already been loaded when the web page was initiated. But this is an example of lazy load module. So we have two different links. One is lazy load module 1, and there is lazy load module 1 component C3. We have created three different components in lazy load module 1: C1, C2, and C3. So I have kept both links here to just demonstrate a small thing. Just keep an eye. If I click on this, we will see there will be a new tab over here. So you can see the lazy load module, lazy load module, that dash module.js, that has been loaded. So we can see this. So this is a new thing. And then if we just get into the, you can see we can go to component C2, we can go back and component C1. So then there is nothing new in the network tab. So what we will do, we will go to this the different page again, and now we will just clear the cache of our browser, and we can see there is nothing. So now as we can remember that there was some KBs, like that was like 200 or 220 KB or bytes, I guess, of memories was used. I think bytes, yes, I think bytes. If you click here, you can see there is just 211 bytes of data loaded, extra data loaded. Now again, if we just directly get into this, we will see that same thing happening. But if we see in the C2 component, we have a lot of HTML component. I just copied and pasted from a W3 school. So what we will do, we will add another link over here for C2 and see how that works. Is it if it has more bytes than what we have right now. If we go to the component.html and we will just copy and paste that. We will see, no, it's doing the same, so nothing has changed. So the whole module it has loaded 211 bytes. So this is how the lazy loading works. So hope that makes sense. And by Angular CLI, how could we manage it? I will show you an example. What we need to do, we need to do NgGenerate, then we will need to write module name. We would name it like lazyload 2. That should be routing, I guess. And then module, we will name the routing module as lazyload 2, and we are connecting this with our main module, which is app module. Hopefully this command should work. Let me see the option. I think I have wrote something. Yeah, I wrote something wrong, so it should be route, not routing. Sorry. Now you can see it has created a routing module.ts, a module, a CSS component HTML, you know there is spec.ts, and also component ts. So these are the files it has created. So what we can do, and we also need to see in the main app routing module, you can see it has automatically added lazyload 2 with path lazyload 2. So we can see that. Now to create a new link with that, what we can do, this should work fine. Let's see. We will hard refresh this web page again, and if we click on this, I think there is some error. Lazyload 2. Oh, there is some type mistake on my end. I'm just copying this and putting this over here, so now it should work. So right now it has nothing. If I click on lazyload module 2, yeah, it's working. It has called lazyload 2, as you can see. And now if I go to lazyload module 1, it's also calling lazyload module 1. So hope that makes sense. And how to manage the other concept, to detail that, here you can see in the app routing module.ts is automatically adding this, and whenever we are visiting this particular module, it's actually importing this module. You can see there is a load children option over here, and it's importing this. So you might ask how the routing for the module will work. Here you can see, like in our main routing, app routing.ts, this module also have a routing for its own, and we can declare those routings over here. So this is how it's working. And we need to understand, like here we are giving path C1, C2, C3, but exactly in your browser it should like lazy module 1/C1 or C2, sorry, as the lazy module 1 is the base route for the particular module, and these components are under that module. So this is how it's working. And to give more example that how this work with how to add a new component with this particular lazyload 2 module. Actually I have some type mistake, I guess. I will verify that right away. I think this is the module lazyload 2. Yes. So what we would need to do, ngg, G for generate, C for component. If we name the component as lazyload 2 C1, and what we need to mention again, we need to make sure that it creates under a particular folder. So lazyload, then lazyload c1, then we need to also mention the module name, and it should be lazyload 2. You can see it has been created over here. So this was as simple as that, and to make it more simple, we have to add the routing over here to manage this component. So hope that makes sense, and if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Thank you.